Exactly. So shut up.
Because I don't think you can survive without coffee, can you?
Shut up.
Healing is a journey, and if we complete our healing, that means we are almost ready to depart this world.
Oh, maybe because I didn't grieve from the cat thing.
Podcast host
Podcast
is a
is-
sign of healing.
I'm very happy with my nails.
I'm very happy with your nails.
Why you want to do a podcast?
That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I know. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the second episode of Sapio Podcast. Sapio is a Latin word that means to make sense. So again, here I'm gonna try to make sense with my lovely friends. We have here Vivian and Gitanjali. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you guys introduce yourself?
Again?
Yeah, maybe people didn't watch the first episode, you know? And also if they did, it was in Arabic, but anyway.
Yeah, true.
I included the subtitles.
Yeah,
in
they need to
English.
hear me in English.
Now the English version of Vivian. Okay.
Yeah. Last time I was what?
You were said it مجتمع.
Yeah, true. Yeah. How to translate this? A trophy
We don't-
wife?
Yeah. No, I don't know. If you're not married, would you be able to call yourself a trophy wife? But
Yeah, I can't.
you can't.
Yeah.
Choose something else like...
No, but I'm not. Now I'm like a very corporate slave. And I'm very proud of this. I got a job.
Woo, congrats.
Thank you. I have a job now and I have
What's
food.
your feeling about it?
All
Like,
you had to do is just literally understand how it is said in Tunisian for you to get a job.
Exactly. This is all I needed.
that was the trick, exactly.
If you just told me that I need to serve, I would have known why I stayed all those nights on LinkedIn.
We're actually in
doing
Tunisia, we call
applications.
things the way they are, you know? You don't work, you serve.
Yeah, I'm serving.
You serve people, you serve companies, you know?
But I want to keep the job, so I'm very happy at my job.
I love my job. Everyone does.
Yeah, it's actually cool. It's nice. I like it.
Okay, it's been
Yeah.
like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Literally, officially 2 weeks. Yeah.
How's your lifestyle now compared to like being like for 2 months and a half?
Honestly, better.
بلاش خدمة.
Not again, please. It makes me laugh. Not gonna lie, it's better. Like, I have more structure and I have like new resolutions. Like, I have to go out on weekdays. Like, I can't every day, like, you know, go to work, go back home, sleep and repeat. I'm trying to have 2 days per week to go out or do something.
What do you like to do back to...
No.
During the week?
We're not going extreme. Like, I'm gonna meet my
no,
friends
I mean
for
just
coffee.
go out, you know, for coffee.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
go
okay.
like climb a mountain. But
This, even on the weekend, I won't do them, honestly.
yeah, it's not for us. Yeah, so that's it.
Gitanjali,
Yes, Yusuf.
namaskar.
Namaskar.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tell me more about yourself.
So I'm a life coach and I came to Dubai as data analyst and worked with ad agencies and PR agencies. And since the past 2 years, my interest in NLP, life coaching, hypnotherapy kind of peaked. And then I decided to make it my full-time profession.
What triggered that switch from career, like data analyst to like life coach, NLP, all those things?
So I have always had a life coach for almost more than 18, 20 years.
Oh, you had one
myself.
for yourself?
Yes.
So
Okay.
you always had it?
Always in the sense since I was 20, 21 year old.
Okay.
So since that time, I have a life coach. And in NLP, we have something called as modeling. So I have been...
As modeling.
Yeah, modeling. Like you
What's
model
modeling?
people.
What do you
You
mean?
get inspired by people. You do things the way they do.
Like a mentor?
Yes.
Okay.
Mentor is one of the way, but it doesn't really have to be a mentor. Let's say you like someone's way of talking, you can model them. If you like someone's way of, going on a holiday, you can model them. So there are different things. You can make a combination of things that you like about different people and model each one of them in those areas that you feel that they are excelling at.
Isn't it what we do actually?
Yes,
Like
pretty much.
without even being conscious about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
but when you're not conscious about it, you cannot optimize it to its best. So when you do it consciously, it really serves your purpose and serves your goal.
So not necessarily one person that you have to consider as like a mentor or like an example.
That's right.
We can have many people.
Many people.
And then what happened?
So it kind of saves you a lot of time. You can learn from their mistakes. You can learn from their skills. And it gives you a direction
To where?
to whatever your goal is.
But if you don't know your goal,
Then you can discover that.
how can you discover that?
So neuro-linguistic programming is basically about understanding your mind, how it works, your conscious mind, your unconscious mind. So anyone, like if you've heard about this, if you ask anyone, what are your goals? And they might just say they don't know. It's not true. They have goals, but sometimes they are too shy to share it with you, or they themselves don't think it's ever going to come to reality, and that's why they don't talk about it. But all of us have some or the other goal that we want to work towards.
What if we actually don't know?
So you can discover those goals based on your values.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you actually help people to kind of know how to know.
Yes.
Or like to actually admit it. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like she's saying,
If
we
they know
already
already, like,
kind of
the-
know, but you're embarrassed. Like you don't want to say, "Oh, I want to be famous." Like people will make fun of you.
But
Why
why
you-
would people make fun of someone who wants to be famous?
That's what they think that people
Yeah,
will make.
this is anxiety.
It's all about what you think more than what people are going
Actually
to think. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you would expect this. Oh, I shouldn't say this out loud. Stuff like
Do you
that.
guys want to be famous?
No,
Why not?
I like my privacy.
Can you be
I love
famous?
how I'm saying it as if like
Yeah.
Already famous.
Like you've been through a lot. You're like
Yeah,
enough
like
of like
the
fame.
fans.
Yeah, please not. Stop this.
I can't live like a
I just
normal
want
life.
to, I want to go to the mall like any person. I just want to have a normal life.
But I don't like to close the curtains. So that's it. That's honestly one of the things.
What do you mean?
At home, I don't want to close the curtains. So now no one
Literally
cares.
close the curtains.
Oh, I thought you mean
I
something.
love
I'm like,
it.
what do you
He
mean?
thought it's deep.
No, it's actually close the curtains.
No, actually, like
Yeah, the actual curtains and the actual clothes.
yeah.
Okay.
Imagine like if you're famous and all of this shit, so people would like paparazzi.
I don't like to close my curtains. I sometimes
See,
even
if
keep
you're
my door
famous,
open.
thank God you're unknown.
Who told you? I'm not. I'm actually
I
very
know.
famous.
I
All the
know.
cats in the neighborhood, they come to my place and they're obsessed with me. It's difficult.
It must be.
Yeah. G.
Yeah.
So you had a life coach. I'm very curious.
Yes.
I want to know what triggered having a life coach to want to become a life coach.
I
It's
didn't.
like going to the doctor for your whole life and then you'll be like, why should I go to the doctor? I might become the doctor, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like becoming the doctor doesn't mean I don't need a doctor myself. So I still have my life coach by my side
But do you
whenever
think
I
doctors
need.
will need doctors?
Like therapy.
You can't
Therapists
operate
have
on yourself.
therapists too. Like it's fine. Why
Like
it's
they
so
say.
complicated? You're IT. Like you would also like get
I'm
mechanics
IT,
and
so
like
for
stuff
me, I
like
understand
that.
0 and 1. That's it.
It's not like you can do something you can't use the
Like
service.
imagine you are a neurosurgeon. Can you operate your own brain?
He's thinking
It's
about
just an
it.
exception.
Similarly, you need therapists need therapists. We all are work in progress. It's healing is a journey, and if we complete our healing, that means we are almost ready to depart this world.
See now, like you triggered him.
You triggered my... the concept
He's
of
not
like
ready.
immortality. I'm not
He's
ready
not
for
ready
this.
for departure yet.
Yeah, so
I think I still need some healing, you know. So I'm
So
staying here
keep
for a
healing.
while.
So you wanna heal then depart? Like
I'm fine. I'm healed, but I'm staying here. I'm not going anywhere.
you like it here?
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
Nice.
Where should I go?
It's a bit hot though.
I just need to do more podcasts, you know, like hang out more, enjoy the weather, people, connections, traveling, all those things.
podcast host
Podcast
is a
is-
sign of healing.
Whoa.
This should be a
That's-
quote. This is our slogan. Podcast is a sign of
We
healing.
just like this is a
Podcast
milestone in your life now.
Podcast hosting is a sign of healed person or healing.
Oh my god, his
Can
face.
you elaborate? Can you elaborate?
That's what you said. You're healed and you just want to keep doing podcasts. So
Yeah,
Why you wanna do podcast?
that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I know.
Yeah. See, this is the goal she's talking about.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly. I know. Because I watch a lot of things on social media, like podcasts or like people sharing videos and giving advices or whatever. And I think I got very inspired from people who kind of gave me many advices that helped me at some point in my life. And if I have any issue, I just go and look on YouTube on this issue. How can, you know, someone help me with this? So I'm like, wow, I'm not sure if those people are even aware that they serving this amount of people, like they giving them all this benefit. You can even like change the life of someone by just saying a simple thing or just a single information.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, so from this, plus the fact that I don't like to be on the camera and I don't like to talk on the microphone, it was like an internal conflict. I'm like, I don't want to do it, or like, who do you think you are, or like, why would you like just talk on the mic, or like, who's gonna care? I'm like, I care myself, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? You don't have to just take it as serious as people will do. And I see a lot of people like saying like a lot of like common sense thing, and they make it sound like, wow, you know. So I'm like, it's at the end of the day, it's not, you know, you don't have to be a specialist in something. I'm like, my idea is like, I have a lot of interesting friends and connections, and I learn from them a lot. And if I do learn from them, and I make or I make whatever I heard from them or the learning kind of public online, instead of me just getting the benefit of just that, maybe 100 of person will like get this, maybe 1,000, maybe like 1 million one day, you know. So I'm like, I think it's worth the you know, pushing myself to kind of get out of the comfort of like, oh no, I don't want to be in front of the camera, or maybe I will sound like, you know, stupid, or like maybe I will not look as the way that, you know, like you're kind of in denial. You don't want to like just keep it away. Let's not face that. So I'm like, okay, I think it's about time. You know, we only
Right.
live once, and maybe more.
Okay.
I would live more.
yes,
Greedy.
Yusuf is all about living.
Yeah, I noticed.
Eternity.
Yes.
He's insisting on it.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced by the idea of death.
Oh, let's not go there. It's a Friday, like, you know.
Yeah, we're not convincing you today about that. Not happening.
Oh, maybe because I didn't agree from the cat thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I still didn't react.
Yeah, it was so weird. You literally did that and did the podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
From
what-
the vet
what-
to here. And I was like, woo, you know. And I continued like this, you know. Everyone was like looking
Yeah.
more
it was
sad than
literally
me, you know.
It was literally the
Because-
definition of bottling your emotions. I saw it live. It was so funny. Like, yeah, like that's not normal.
Do you think it's bottling or just
Yes,
like...
I do.
And what do
Or-
you think?
I don't think whether it was bottling or it is you actually accepting.
Maybe thinking about it, I was ready months for this.
Right.
I was actually ready since February or March, because he was like at that stage, you know.
Yeah.
So I was ready And kind of like it was exhausting to kind of like keep thinking about it the whole time. So when it happened, it's still shocking. It's still like you still feel the void, but then thinking of not being selfish anymore and just like let him go, you know, let him not suffer and
Correct.
let me not suffer.
Yeah, true.
Because if he's suffering, I'm going to be suffering as well. But anyway, what were we talking about?
So isn't this acceptance?
I don't know what's acceptance. Like, do I have, like, is it supposed to be accepting something and just like be, you know, normal? This is accepting?
You accepted his pain
Yeah.
and you accepted that he deserves being somewhere at a better place than where he was and where you were with him. So,
But I'm not feeling emotional about it, surprisingly. I don't know what is
Like
this.
you're not feeling anything?
I do miss him. I do feel a lot of void. Everything reminds me of him, but I don't, you know. The only moment that I really exploded was at that time in the vet. And it kept happening for like probably 20 or 30 minutes.
Oh, but you did react.
Yeah, I was ready for it.
Okay,
like,
maybe
you
that's
know?
why, because you kind of reacted.
And I kind of was preparing myself because I'm like, okay, today I have two things: letting him go and do the podcast. You know, so just figure out.
A
you have to
casual
like
Tuesday.
yeah. Just like I have schedule. Okay, I think now you should start crying. Okay.
Let me finish this crying session.
Yeah. You have 20 minutes to cry. Okay.
what were your last thoughts to him?
Last thoughts. I didn't like to see him not being able to groom himself.
Correct.
Because he's really particular about this. And this is a sign that I was like, imagine like he's at that level that he's just walking like this, not being able to take care of himself anymore. I'm like, this is it.
And grief takes time, and no one knows how much is ideal time or how much is recommended time. So it's okay to take time as well.
Maybe it will, for some people, it will never happen. They will never grieve from something. They keep like denying that. And they keep living with that feeling of like not accepting what happened.
Yeah, it's possible. But then,
what should they do in this case?
so any kind of suppressed emotions is basically you haven't lived that moment completely and honestly. So what you did is you lived that moment and did not feel your emotions fully, and then those emotions got suppressed. So one or the other day you will have to feel them, acknowledge them, and then let them go. Because until unless you feel them, acknowledge them, live them, you will not be able to let them go. And any unprocessed emotions are not useful. Like unprocessed emotions can show up in some sort of chronic body pain, or you are not in coherence with your own self, and that non-coherence can cause you a problem, will not allow you to live your life fully. So in order for you to get there, one fine day you will learn all those lessons for you to be ready to let go of those emotions. And that's the way to grieve or let go of any sort of negative emotions.
But some people think that not facing the emotion or let the time deal with them, as we say, is the best way to deal with emotions. Like you don't have to like stop, process them, acknowledge, do all the process. Like, does it work?
It's just postponing. Like it's not like the best way, but you can just put like, yeah, I don't want to deal with that now.
Yeah.
So, like
I'm not ready.
Yeah. This is
It will go. It will go by itself. This is what we think.
No.
It doesn't go by itself.
Yeah, it never goes.
Life will bring it up in front of you.
I think it will keep bringing it up until you learn.
So that's how, when people say, oh, I don't know why I always hit this door all the time. So any kind of trigger, this is a very small example I gave you, but any trigger that keeps repeating itself is actually telling you, shouting at you to actually pay attention to some emotions. And if you don't do that, it will keep coming back And if you still don't address those triggers or something that you're seeing so evidently in front of you or inside your body, and if you don't, address it, then it becomes those chronic painful illnesses or something that you're constantly unhappy with.
Is it the reason why we keep attracting the same type of partners or like friends or like connections?
Yeah, so these signs that you need to learn something can come in any form. Like, as I said, like you just hitting the door or meeting people who have similar issues, or your car breaking down same specific part again and again. It can be any repeated pattern. So it's just maybe if you pay attention enough, if you heal that part of yourself, even without changing your friends or your partners, those patterns in behavior of the people around you will also go away. So when you heal yourself, you actually also heal people around you. Because everything that is happening around you is to show you something that you need to learn or acknowledge or let go.
What if you have a group of friends or like a partner that you're like deeply in love with, and then you start your journey of healing and you change, but your friends and your partner don't?
Then you need to change more.
Change them?
No, you can just like peace off.
Do what?
Like I'll just like take myself out of it. If I'm healing and I'm cool, but everyone else is like, stuck in the same hole. Yeah, like that happened. Yeah, you can just like, okay, let me
But
excuse
doesn't
myself
hurt
from
people
this.
around you, and doesn't like hurt you if you kind of take yourself away from your usual crowd, friends, or you
sometimes-
leave your partner, or
Yeah, but you think like it's gonna hurt them more if you stay?
Or just like how
Yeah,
you're doing
I don't know.
podcasts to like step out of comfort zone. You step out of comfort zone and you find new friends, new partners, and new life. And
Vivian,
yeah.
we met once.
Yeah, true.
And we were like, podcast, and then I forgot about it. And then she was like, hey, how about the podcast? I'm like, yes, let's do it. And that's it.
Yeah.
And then we met
We
in the
literally-
podcast more than we met actually outside of the
Exactly.
podcast.
We met literally in a barbecue party.
Yeah.
That's it. We were just like hot and hungry.
Yeah. So it is possible that those partners will leave, but they will leave very naturally. It will not feel like a push,
It's not
So-
a decision that I will have to take.
Yeah, you will know. It will evolve into a solution. It will not look like a problem anymore. So either you will change, your partner will change, or your environment will change. Something will change in a way that that everything around you aligns with your healing, aligns with your new values, and aligns with your goals.
But people don't like change.
Not everyone.
I do love change, but then many people don't. But then many people do.
Love how we were speaking on behalf of all people. Like, change is nice.
If you think it's nice, it's, as you said, it's stepping out of your comfort zone is
It's
not
uncomfortable,
being,
but it's not bad.
Being with something you're not
Yeah.
familiar with.
Like
is-
moving houses. Like it's very inconvenient. You hate
But
it.
then, I think the
But-
worst part of it is like you move from a house to another one because you want to change something in particular, and then you find that the actual change is actually worse than the first option. And you're like, oh, I should have stayed in the first place.
You usually change
Or
because
like,
of the
you change from a
rent.
job to a
Like-
job because like you don't like, I don't know, the people or the work or whatever, and then you find another worse environment. So that's why
But
people will be
no.
like, you know what, just stay the way you are. It's
I
safe.
completely disagree.
Why?
See, this is a big example of everyone has fundamental needs. So like how you have the need for consistency, she has more need for change. So
I didn't say that. I'm
each
saying
one
like
of us-
people usually. I love change, but it's difficult. It doesn't
It
come
just like in my head or like based on all the experiences, every time I changed something, it was better. Because I don't,
agree.
I wouldn't change every week, like a job, like a home, like like friends, like anything. I never went to a new place and it was worse. It's always better.
And what do you think caused that?
I feel like it's sometimes it's your attitude towards it. Like I'm excited and I want to change like my current situation that's giving me all this negative energy or whatever. So once I go somewhere else or like anything else, I feel better. So sometimes the comfort zone is not really.
There's nothing wrong with comfort zone. But I think my problem with comfort zone is like if you just dwell there for a long time.
Yeah, it's nice when you need it, like for healing, like how you were saying. But it's not like for long term that like this is how you should live your life in comfort zone. Because this is how you crawl into like.
I think I remember
hole.
something very interesting or important to remember is that the fact that people are so comfortable. They're so in their comfort zone to the point that they start to have a fear about losing that comfort that they have.
Yeah.
They end up not being in the comfort zone anymore because it's not comfortable to be in constant fear, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you start feeling this, I think it's time to change.
Yeah.
I love change. I love changing my friends.
He just literally changed his mind. Literally, you changed your mind.
I changed my mind, changed my friends. I changed my t-shirt when I was going upstairs.
Wow.
On the way, literally, you know?
Zero loyalty.
Yeah, but this is one of the techniques that we use in life coaching. Like, if someone says, I'm not confident, we'll ask them, like, you're not confident? How is it possible? You are confident. Do you brush your teeth confidently? Do you eat?
What?
Do you brush your teeth confidently? Do you sip your coffee confidently? Do you watch TV confidently?
Apparently he
So
doesn't do
just
all of
like
those
how,
No, it's not only that. I never heard about this. I'm like, what do you mean, like, brush my teeth confidently?
so just like how you
Like, you
say,
know
like
how?
I change my clothes, I change. That means change is easy, and you like your change.
Yeah.
So this is one of the life coaching techniques. If someone comes up with a bigger problem that I'm not confident, then that's how we kind of ask them as coaches, like, what do you mean you're not confident? You are confident while you brush your teeth. You are confident while you sip your coffee. You're confident while watching TV. So you know how confidence is done. It's just that you know it in most of the areas, and some of the areas you don't know. And then you can even model yourself. If you can brush your teeth confidently, you can even do a presentation confidently in front of 100 people.
I never brushed my teeth confidently. I don't know what is it.
Like you doubt, like this teeth or that teeth, or
yeah, I do
should
that.
I brush
be like,
or not?
Did I brush this one? Did
Yeah,
I do this?
I
I'm
always
like,
think about it. You know what?
And not
Like,
because I don't see it, so I don't know if it's done
no,
properly or
but
not.
you know that I time it. Like, you know, there is a routine.
Or do you use the
Yeah,
powered,
the powered one, and then
yes.
yeah. But it's nice. Like, you know, I don't want to even rely on myself on this. Let it have like a
if
routine.
someone can help you with it, like why don't you just like put it there and it's
So
gonna
you
work
have
by
a tool
itself.
for confident brushing.
Yes, exactly. So I
take-
look cool while doing it.
So
Tool
take
for
help.
like confident sipping coffee.
Yeah, I'm
Watching
never
TV.
confident though while I'm sipping coffee.
What's even confidence, by the way?
Like,
What is this question?
Because I never think about it. I'm like, when she said confident wise sipping tea or like watching TV, I'm like,
when you
you
were
know-
talking about changing clothes and changing friends and changing things,
Yeah.
it just came to my mind as a connection as to
yeah, but then I'm thinking
like
about
how
it now.
big change.
It's too late. Now, now you have to answer this.
What?
How
What's
can
the
I be
question?
confident while I'm
What?
drinking coffee?
Yeah, you need to write like a book
How
about
can you
like,
be confident while having coffee?
Yeah, sipping your coffee. I'm actually very confident when I'm sipping coffee.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you know
because I
you
made
are
it myself.
No. You're confident in the coffee, not yourself.
not the
I
taste.
trust the coffee.
You trust the coffee to be in the cup and not be spilled.
This not all
So
the time, by the way.
basically-
Yeah,
I always have
exactly.
feel
scenarios
like-
of like the coffee going places, you know.
I love how I'm explaining it to you as if I understand.
Like
fine.
as if you're going to be in a spaceship when you cannot have coffee in spaceship. like normal. You have to
How
have it
can
with
people drink coffee
no,
there?
it's
They
not
do it
about
with a
this
straw.
only. This
It's
is your,
about this.
It's the
Imagine you
least.
go to a place in the space, maybe another planet.
This is the least of
and they
your
were like-
problems there. They have
I
other
think it's a big
problems.
problem.
It's not the. But by the way, there are people who actually invent products which will operate normally in space, like sipping a coffee. They have to
space
have
coffee.
a pouch with a straw, probably.
Space cake.
Yeah.
And there's I watched once the shampoo one.
Yeah.
Like how they
Yeah,
and
the
I was
water
so
also.
mad because in this video I watched it completely. Why? Because they didn't consider curly hair. That's not gonna work.
So Vivian, you're not gonna be able to travel
Yeah,
to space.
unfortunately.
Oh,
Imagine-
you're
Or
gonna
you
keep your
need to
hair.
Imagine
Yeah.
me against gravity. Yeah, it's not gonna work, unfortunately.
Imagine
Like,
your hair is
that's the
like this
only issue.
and with the gravity. Imagine without gravity how it will be. Oh,
Yeah,
that's very discriminating.
you will see me from here.
You would do
Literally.
like eclipse.
Imagine getting bigger than this. I don't know where it's gonna go.
So if they don't, I'm still like
Yeah, we need
insistent.
to.
If they don't drink coffee in the space, like how would they survive? Because I don't think you can survive without coffee, can you?
No, they have different diet. They have different like physical lifestyle. Everything is different.
Yes.
Do they have washrooms?
This I don't want to go there.
The washroom?
No, I don't want to go to this topic.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be very detailed and she
none of
knows
us
what
are
I mean
Very
exactly. We don't need to give this visual.
Well, you just gave it
Yeah.
by not giving it.
Yeah, like why you thought about this?
I don't know. It just came to my mind.
You know
a
who-
lot of ideas come
You know
to my
what
mind.
you
by the
remind
way.
me of?
What?
Like 5-6 years old, like
Yeah.
boys who are like, why tomatoes red? You know, like those kind of questions that you ask your mom as
I'm
a
actually
child.
still there.
Yeah, I noticed.
I mean,
And you still decided to come for second episode.
Yeah.
Well
was forced.
done.
This
forced
is my
her.
self-destructive behavior. Please help me.
Yes, you need therapy.
coach her.
Please help me.
Yeah,
How can
we'll
you help?
exchange numbers
How can you help?
Yeah.
for self-destruction.
We've taken Vivian as a case.
Yes, please.
The Vivian case.
No, but this is true. Like even when we joke, like neuro-linguistic programming, language is real reflection of what your beliefs are, how your mind is wired, and what are your limiting beliefs. So these are really the ways we actually get to the root cause of what people are talking about, what is their problem, and what is it that they really want. So yes.
What do we really want?
I love to be uncomfortable. That's why, like, you know, I still do
Oh,
that.
yeah. Still the same thing we talked about last time.
Yeah.
Being uncomfortable.
Yeah, for some reason I like to
By the
push
way,
it.
the guy who did the subtitle liked this part of the podcast.
The guy who what?
Did the subtitle for the first episode.
Ah, really?
Yeah, he actually commented and was like, I like that you actually talked about the discomfort and how you... I'm like, okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Shout out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what else you have? What questions you have? Like he's gonna ask.
You didn't
me-
answer my question. So
Which
I'm like,
one?
okay. Can you define confidence? What's confidence? You know, some people, like, you don't have to have the skill to be confident.
Confidence is different for everyone. It depends how you want to do it. How you want to, that's when people will come to me and ask me, I'm not confident. That's when I will question them. Are you confident while brushing your teeth? Are you confident
We're going
while
back to this.
sipping your coffee? So when you want to be confident, let's say presenting in front of 100 people, what is
Yeah.
it that you really want to do? That you want to be able
Sometimes
to...
it's not something you want or you don't want. It's just a feeling that you get when you just like do any presentation or you just talking in front of hundreds of people at
Okay.
the same time. There's a feeling that comes to you without you even being
It's-
able to
I feel like it's also
understand
like the
it.
type of people, like type of personalities and like everything. Like some people are more comfortable. Like they actually get like they are like fed based on people energy. like, you know, and they
Yeah.
want to present and they want to be like, you know, the
Do you
center
think
of
people are
attention.
born like just like with the skill or the confidence of
No, it's
being
not the
like
skill. They
comfortable
enjoy
to
it.
like
Like, you know,
for public speaking in front of like hundreds of people?
some people are like, they actually like, yeah, they thrive in this kind of environments.
Okay. So we have like people who are born this way and people who needs to kind of
Acquire the skills to
okay.
to be more confident. And again, what is more confident or being confident to them is more important. Someone might say that, oh, I want to be able to present things without having to refer to my notes. Or someone will say, I want to be able to make more jokes while I'm presenting, or I should be able to answer unexpected questions from the audience. So these are the different ways of how people would want to do their confidence. So we actually, anything that we do or don't do, we would break it down in terms of how each person wants to do it, and not just do it, what they want to feel about it, how they see themselves, how do they hear the environment would be sounding at that time. So all those kind of feedback mechanisms that we have, which are always active through our senses. So what is the validation that you want to feel, hear, think through each of those senses is what is important when anyone tells me that I want to be more confident.
Okay, I have a lot of questions.
You triggered a lot of things, Chi.
All my traumas. Why we have to change? Like
You were saying that you like change, no?
Shut up. Let me
Shut
finish.
up your mouth. As my
No,
friends
I mean-
recommended from the first episode, you used to thought about let people talk. I'm like, that's a good idea. Okay, I'll let them.
Ya Allah.
Now you lost all the questions, right?
Yeah,
They're gone.
No. I have
Okay.
like just one main question. Like, why? Like, because I hear it a lot, and I used to be one of those people. Like, I want to work on my confidence. I want to work on, like, you know, I wouldn't be like nervous and anxious before a presentation, and like, you know, to act like this and this. But then I realized this is just me, and some people are actually just like not confident, but they are like they enjoy it. That's their skill. That's their part.
Yeah.
But they're not good in other stuff, which I know I'm good at.
Correct.
So I felt like it's okay. Now, basically, two kind of people. But why the person who are like not comfortable with presenting and not comfortable with like the confidence or the fake confidence have to change? The other doesn't need to work on like their other skills, like basically be smarter.
So look, you don't
No
need to
offense.
change. No one needs to change unless something is bothering them for a long time. Like if they are not able to present with confidence, and if they think or they believe that this is one of the problem which is causing them not to get promoted or not to feel nice about themselves. So it's all about what is your
Yeah.
strategy for life and what are your goals.
But that's the issue. Like, see, promotion or like an opportunity or like a good job. So that's the issue. Like, I feel like it's society and everything is forcing one like part to change, while the rest is like in their comfort. They don't need to work harder just because, like it's very common. You see in any place the charming person, the confident, you know.
I was
like-
about to mention this. We were talking the whole time about like things that are not physical. Like we didn't talk about like someone being confident because he's good looking or like he's fit or like whatever. We were talking about
And what
skills.
they need. So, like, what's the skills? Let's switch it. We're talking always about like the weak side, which is like always like, oh yeah, the person who's not confident, the introvert, all of this. So that person who's charming and like, you know, extrovert and like, yeah, the
Yeah.
star, what they need to change.
They don't need to change anything.
Get more skills.
Why?
Get
They
more
don't
skills.
need to change anything unless they come up and say that I want to change this. So it's each and every
Yeah.
person's individual journey. So
But
they
they
might
don't-
want to change something else.
But yeah, they don't want because they are not forced to it.
How
The
do you
other-
know?
like,
They don't see the point of doing that.
But how do you know they don't?
no one is forcing them. Like, again,
Who is this no one?
Like no one at the society or like any work.
No
or
one's putting a
anything.
pressure on them
Yeah,
to change.
not like the other pressure that you need to know how to present. Like you can never be in most of like 90% of jobs if you don't have presentation skills, communication skills, all of this. This is why other people with like other disorders and issues can't actually get like better chances and like good opportunity just because of like their type of personality.
Look, I can answer only from therapy point of view or life coaching point of view. Let's say someone comes to me for this confidence issue, or I'm not able to present. So this is a starting point. This is where they've come to me for. But then the root cause can be something else. After healing the root cause, they might even come to a conclusion that yes, I'm not a presenter type of a person, and now it's okay for me to not present, and still I will find a different way to get that promotion or
Yeah.
establish my career. So the outcome depends upon that person, depends upon what we uncover in the session and what are the root causes. But when I gave you that example, is just when people come to us with different kind of questions and problems.
Yeah.
So ultimately, the outcome of coaching session is not dependent on me, is dependent upon how they change their way of looking at life. They change means they don't physically change, or they don't literally change anything in their life. Is just the perspective that changes. Something that is so important to them to present in front of 100 people might not be as important as something else, which becomes apparent following those sessions.
Okay, so like what's the most like common type of people comes to you? Like the people who wants more confidence, who wants more like what? Like, if there is a
Mostly-
criteria.
So, yeah.
Mostly people come to us with different types of problems. They're mostly conflicted or confused. So if I was to generalize, what do most people come to us for? I would say they come for clarity.
They're looking for clarity.
They're not looking for clarity, but they come for clarity. They are looking they're looking
No,
Big
I'm
difference.
laughing his face.
yes,
So
because
it's too expressive.
they are looking for things like confidence, better job, increment, or relationship, or should I stay or leave, or things like those. But ultimately what they receive is clarity, and then the freedom to choose and make that choice for themselves.
Why would someone come to you and ask you if they need to stay or leave their partner?
Why not? Because there are pros and cons in their head for both, and they're not able to evaluate which one is more important to them. And also, somewhere down the line, they don't know who they are themselves. So it's
So you start
mostly
to
about
like uncover all the
self-discovery.
stuff like about the problem that they came for,
Mhm.
and then you end up like discovering a lot of other things. And I'm like, I
About
think you need more
yourself, yeah.
sessions.
Have you considered also therapy while doing that? So you can have like
I
a
think
combo.
we need to be a group of people like to treat this case because they have a lot of, But then sometimes you just need to talk about your thoughts to one of your friends
Yes.
and hear yourself talking. And you're going to be able to kind of like, decide.
100%. But how many friends can you find who are a safe environment or
Even if they're not
non-judgmental?
safe, I don't care.
Non-judgmental.
Oh, I have a lot of those.
Okay, so
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
talking to yourself in front of mirror itself is a very good therapy, and you can do it to get clarity.
In front of the mirror. I think it's a bit kind of...
Yeah, I do it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, yeah, interesting.
Like,
no,
I only talk to my dog, so that counts.
for me, I think you talk to your dog.
Yeah, obviously. Who
Who
I
else?
talk to?
Who else will listen to your story?
Exactly. It's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
All your friends are judgmental. They don't like to travel.
Yeah, I hope they listen to this. Yes, go on. Yes, they don't like to
I don't
travel.
even know who they are.
Very judgmental. Yes.
Yeah, only know Hali, so shout out to Hali.
No, Hali is not judgmental.
Oh, no, at all.
Yeah,
If she was, she wouldn't be friend with us.
Yeah. She's
Right?
just so forward, not judgmental.
So you talk with your dog? I just talk with
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
I don't talk. I just isolate myself and think.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't connect with anyone in order to be able to process my own emotions. And this is when I will realize I'm like, this is the right thing to do. Sometimes I would call one or two friends that I trust. And even if they tell me something that I don't agree with, or like the thing that I didn't have in mind, I just want to hear the perspective.
Yeah.
And if like 5 people will tell me not to do it, and if internally I think I need to, I'm just gonna do it.
Do you have like this kind of like, okay, we have like 3-4 friends, one for each occasion.
Yeah.
Like if I want validation, I'm gonna call this person.
Yeah.
If I want someone to slap me on the face, I'm gonna
Yeah.
call this person.
Yeah.
You know, like if I want a yap, I'm gonna call this person.
I mean, we don't have these roles exactly in the group. We just
Can be any roles.
know.
You
Yeah.
don't need to stuck with mine.
I'm not able to think about a specific role. Oh, for example, if we need to do something that is related to, I don't know, finance, we have someone, we'll be like,
No, this is too serious.
Someone-
I'm talking like
it's not this, okay, it's not
finance.
finance, but
You
then
shouldn't go to your friends first of
expenses.
all. Like,
No, I need
that's a
actually,
dangerous game.
I actually need,
So you can go for life problem to your friends, but not for finance.
Yeah, definitely.
why not? Maybe my friend is working
They're
in
gonna
finance,
be
which
like,
is the
you know,
case.
you need to apply for a new credit card. This is what I'm gonna hear. Like,
No, I have enough people calling me every day about this. So no,
or like,
No,
have
this
you
is not the
tried
kind of
Tabby? Like in this?
this is not the kind of advice that I was talking about. For example, what should I do? Like about the saving, about the expenses? Should I do this
Oh,
and
I
that?
am that friend.
Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I actually did that with my friends.
Oh, so they call you for like financial advices.
Not call me, but like when
They text you.
It's not about like that channel.
What is it about?
We're
then?
just like talking about it and like, oh, we don't save blah blah blah. So I come up with like my DIY plan.
Oh, you give
that
them
I did,
ideas.
Like, yeah,
oh,
like
you
how.
inspire them with your ideas.
Yeah, because I'm very influencing.
Inspiring you are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very inspiring.
And did you actually do that idea that you give them, or you just like?
No, I tell them like my formula, like my model.
Okay,
You
but do you
know?
think your model is gonna work on everyone?
Like I tell them like how
This is
I am
how I
doing.
experienced
Okay,
that.
this is like the income. This is blah blah blah. This
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
percentage. This is blah blah blah. And they can like depend on like their expenses.
And do you have
yeah.
one kind of a friend that you go to whenever you need dating or relationship advices? And usually this person is single.
Yeah, it's usually the. It's funny. I am that person too.
I am that person as well.
So
I
you're
am-
taking multi roles in your friends.
Yeah.
I don't know how they live without me. But I am that person. But I have like another like Nino. You met her.
Yeah.
We have similar mental issues, so we have every other day like 3 hours call, literally. Yeah,
3 hours?
Yeah.
And you guys were like shocked by the 30 minutes voice note I sent?
This is why you should just like pick up the phone or like
I
go
don't call
meet
people
them.
at midnight or 1 a.m., okay? I
didn't
send them the
say
voice
1
note whenever
a.m.
you have time, you just listen to it.
No.
Maybe
Like
I want to
I
this
literally
is
just
when I
called
get
her
inspired
today
by like,
since I left the office
Yeah.
till I went to the salon.
Okay.
And then like while I was in the salon, and I shared my problems also with my nail artist.
Okay.
I love that you call them nail artist. Okay. Did they do R on your nail?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
they
we
put
see
a
it?
star on
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. Art.
Yeah.
Mm.
She can do more, but I don't like to do more.
Oh, wow. And why not?
I don't know, I'm gonna get bored. It's too much distraction too.
Girls, those like nail thing is such a thing.
Yeah.
I don't
You
like
guys
your
like-
face expression or
Okay,
you're
sorry.
saying this. Yeah, take it back.
Yeah. I'm taking it
What
back.
was the expression?
It's like
Like it's such okay. Guys, those nail thing you have,
It's
such
fire.
a thing. Yeah, so inspiring, honestly. Like you spend a lot of time doing this
Yeah.
Yeah.
and money. And
Yeah.
you keep changing colors, and sometimes you do like some patterns or
I'm
like
so happy
some
that
3D
you're
stuff.
criticizing this now.
Wow,
Because
okay.
literally I
I'm
was
not. I'm
like
happy about
losing
this.
it today, and literally this 2 hours in the salon like changed me. Like it was very like, calming.
Instead of calling like a life coach, just
No, I
go
have
and do your
therapy.
nails.
I do have therapy every week. But this
Okay.
is like, for maintenance. But some days, like, I can call my therapist, oh, this happened today. Let me yap and like scream and like all of this. No, I can't do that every day. And I can't
You
like.
can't?
No, you shouldn't,
But this is what therapists are for, no?
Yeah, but not every day. No, you.
Not every day. If
They-
you're
They
gonna
have
like,
lives too. That's their job. Imagine.
you do
Thank
too,
you.
by the way.
Yeah,
If you're
but
gonna
like,
keep complaining every day.
yeah, but like, anyway, my point is like going to this, doing one activity like self care, even if it's nails. It made me feel much better. This is why I'm here now. Do you think I would have came if I didn't go to the salon?
Yeah. Nails is like self-love.
Yeah, it's just
Expression
like the
of
whole activity
love
of
for
letting
yourself,
go.
taking care of yourself.
Someone is taking care of you.
Yeah, literally, I'm letting go for like 1 hour.
It's not someone. It's you taking that time out for yourself, picking the color, being present there, and feeling nice about those colors and flaunting it. It's like a whole thing,
Yeah.
and it's a therapy in itself.
And also, you bond with the person. Yani, I don't change
person?
it. Like the nail artist. Whoever
Do
I'm,
you?
Yeah, like I need to be comfortable with them, and like we know each other.
Sorry, but you guys gonna just apply a color on your nails. Like, what are you talking about? Like, bonding and like self-care and all this. Just
What
like
do you do for self-care besides
I
showering?
go
I
to,
hope.
I go to Turkish bath.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it
you
is
spend
like
too
that.
much money on this.
Not a lot.
Yeah, not a lot too.
How much for the nails?
I can say the prices.
You
outright.
cannot.
Yeah, like why I'm saying the prices like.
Okay, I don't mind sharing. It's like around 250 per month.
Yeah, exactly, 250 per month.
I mean, this is what I'm spending also for the Turkish bath.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
shut up.
But then I'm not.
I
Why
don't know,
shutting me up the
let
whole
me
time?
have my nails.
No. No, I'm trying to understand.
No, I just hate it.
But then you girls have more than just the nails.
See, I hate the girls part that you keep like, like, yeah, you have stuff. Yeah, we do have stuff. We
Yeah,
like
you have
Joey. Have you heard about Joey?
What's Joey?
Joy from Friends. Yeah.
No,
Oh.
Joey, like actual
Joy.
happiness.
Oh,
Ah,
Joy.
Joy, not Joey. I heard
No,
Joey.
no,
I'm
no,
like,
Joey.
Yeah,
oh, you-
I heard Joy.
I thought,
And just the
yeah.
accent.
Ah. The joy.
The Joey.
The joy. So you have the hair, you have the nails, you have
Exactly.
the
It's
makeup,
all
you
things
have
that
the...
makes us happy.
Hmm.
So at least we have that, You just stare into the
So I
wall.
think you girls need more things to make you happy than guys, right?
No, you guys don't experience happiness. You're just in constant like
Oh,
love.
that's
How
a
do you
big
know?
one.
How would you know?
They just like, yeah, they are only happy when like, something aggressive happens. It has to be aggressive.
Oh, wow. I love that. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I think we need to talk about this in the next episode. There's a lot of misconception about what makes the guys happy or not.
Yeah, I want to know what, because I don't see it. You never look happy. Not
Me?
just you. No.
Okay, me in particular, no, don't take me as a reference.
Yeah, like I don't see like this, like, joy.
But maybe peace of mind make guys happy.
What is peace of mind?
Just have nothing to worry about. Just like
Yeah, this
no
is
one.
you like most of the time.
No, for me, it's not. No, it's not that. What makes me happy? Doing something new all the time.
Okay, but you can do. Okay, this is very rare. See, we're talking about nails. I can book that tomorrow, and I will be happy.
Yeah, they
I would
can
do
play
something
that
new.
one PUBG game and they have. So let's not make it about gender, joy, or
It is about
feelings.
gender
is
because
not-
it's about joy.
He started.
You started it. You didn't like my facial
You
expression
girls
when,
spend,
like,
like,
when I was
almost
talking about the
with the girls.
nails.
I'm very happy with my nails.
I'm very happy with your nails.
Feelings and
I'm happy
emotions.
with your nails.
Thank you. Are gender neutral. Gender neutral.
Gender neutral.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for coming for the second episode. It was very exciting to have you here. And I hope to see you in the next episode.
Thank you for
And the
having
next
us.
maybe couple of weeks.
يلا.
Guys, if you like the video, please put like, put comments. And if you don't like it, also put comments why you didn't like it. Or maybe, you know what? Just don't say anything. Just watch and put like. Don't say anything. Thank you so much.